Fourth boat is also in the general area. There's the 1-minute gun. The Madison is a little wider up at the apex of the left turn. Now they're starting to go into their decision as to what they're going to do. Chuck Hickling and Tempest went into the infield and is turning around to get another shot at it. Also turning to the infield was Dollar Bill. Miss Madison is coming way wide to save some time there. 40 seconds to go. As you see the clock superimposed in the upper corner of our picture there. All the boats are a little reluctant now. Looks like Chuck Hickling is getting in good position. What do you think about the way this is shaping up, Ted Jones?
Well, they may be a little bit late. Chuck has the best advantage there. He's on the inside and closest to the buoy.
Now Dollar Bill's coming through on the inside.
Yes, Chuck can
Here they go.
him.
You see all four boats. Way on the outside, here's Miss Madison, closest to the barge. On the inside, the only one you can see is Tempest, and coming up hard on the inside is Dollar Bill, perhaps to take the lead. It's going to be a close start, and the race is okay. The gun sounds. Four boats are bunched. Oh, a beautiful start. How about that one, Ted?
That was a beautiful start. That was wonderful.
It's Dollar Bill on the inside and Tempest on the outside. The two lead boats there, and following behind Madison on the outside, Fascination just inside her. Look at that picture of the four boats coming right at you. The whitest boat, the one second from the right, is the Tempest. Those first two are the leaders. Dollar Bill on the inside and Tempest going through, and oh, he took a lot of water there. Tempest with Chuck Hickling took a lot of the rooster tail of Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill leading, and I don't know if that one will wash Chuck out or not. Chuck has dropped back a little bit, and Fascination has almost caught Hickling. Fascination now starts to drop back, and here comes the critical time as they come off the turn. Tempest has speed back up again and may challenge. Tempest is still running number 2, but he's got the inside position now as they come off the turn. Dollar Bill up the back chute is leading with Red Loomis. Fascination is now running 3rd, and Miss Madison 4th. Okay, up the back stretch. It's a good boat race up to this point. Dollar Bill leads by a couple of seconds. Following in the number 2 position, the white boat, Tempest. The number 3 boat is now Fascination, and Madison is charging up and trying to challenge Fascination for 3rd place. The cameras now shows the first 2 boats. It's Dollar Bill slowing down. They're both slowing down into the turn, and Hickling again took some rooster tail from Dollar Bill. There you see Miss Madison and Fascination, the 3rd and 4th place boats, and Madison took some water. Dollar Bill hugging the buoys pretty tight, doing a good job as Red Loomis, and Hickling trying to stay with him, and Hickling has had to go through a lot of slop, Ted. And Hickling spun, and he got her back in. Oh, that was a nice job of getting her back together, Judd.
He was right there on the ball, and this Dollar Bill is really moving, and Red's doing a terrific job.
Hickling almost spun out Dollar Bill across the line, and Tempest 2nd, and it's still a 4-boat race. He went 102 miles an hour. Fascination is 3rd, and Madison finishes 4th for lap 1. Okay, as they head for the turn, you can see it's close. Miss Madison is 9 behind. Fascination is 6 seconds behind. Tempest was 4 seconds behind. Now the white boat on the left is Tempest. The boat leading on the inside going to the turn there, you see, is Dollar Bill still. This time Hickling manages to avoid the rooster tail in the wake. And he's hanging in there close enough to make a race out of it. So are the other 2 boats for that matter. This one is really well matched, and they're not stringing out over the course. 102 miles an hour. Now it comes through 103 officially for that first lap. Let's see how they come out of the turn. It's still very close, and Hickling on the outside is going to make a run for him, maybe. Look at it. They're very close, head and head. Dollar Bill on the inside, Hickling and Tempest on the outside. Dollar Bill gets up the speed, though, and starts to pull away again, but not by much. The 3rd place boat is still Fascination, with Madison lagging in 4th. And there goes Tempest. Tempest is going to try to pass. They're head and head. Tempest goes by on the outside, but Loomis still has the inside pole position. This is a crucial point as they come around the turn. Loomis still has the inside and may save some ground, but Hickling and Tempest had the best speed as they entered the turn. Very critical here, isn't it, Ted?
Yes, it is. Loomis is having trouble on the turns, and Chuck has very little trouble getting around. He did have trouble on the first 2 laps due to the first lap due to
he made a great turn there, Hickling did, and here he comes. He's going to take the lead by 4 or 5 seconds from Loomis. There's Tempest leading for the first time in the race. Dollar Bill is 2nd, crossing now. Here's the 3rd place boat, Fascination 1, with Bob Larson. And back to the 4th place boat, Miss Madison. They're all close, 104 plus miles an hour. And the gap is 6 seconds between Tempest and Dollar Bill. There goes Tempest into the right turn. This is after 2 laps, remember. They're on lap number 3 of 5. These are 15-mile races, 5 laps of 3 miles each. Here's the race for second and third you're looking at now. Fascination I with Bob Larson driving into the turn. And there's the Miss Madison, the ex-Nitrogen. They're still fairly closely bunched, but the one development here is that Tempest has pulled out to a, what you could call a fairly comfortable lead, the best lead that any boat has had. And there you're watching Tempest. This is the 1 boat, the number 1, Tempest. There's the gap now to the number 2 boat, which is still Dollar Bill. In third position, and perhaps challenging Dollar Bill a bit, is Fascination. That's second and third right there. The second place boat at the left of your screen, and just entering on the right is Fascination, the third place boat, and Miss Madison tries to get up some speed and challenge. Back to the left turn for Tempest. Good shot there is Chuck Hickling. Once he got the lead, is in real good shape now, Ted Jones.
He certainly is, and I believe that Bob there is going to come up, and if he takes the Dollar Bill on the outside, he's got a better chance. He can't go inside of her. Our boy Red is hugging the buoys too tight.
Okay, as you can see, the race for second, third, and fourth is really close. Meantime, now, Hickling and Tempest finishes lap 3. But it's going to be a real boat race the rest of the way, and here they come. The first one down is Dollar Bill. That's Dollar Bill crossing now. Here is Fascination across, Fascination 1, and closely followed by Miss Madison. Speed that time was better than 102. They've been going 102, 104, and 102. 3 laps complete. Here's the Tempest going through the right turn. And still leading by a fairly comfortable margin. If he can keep it going, he's in good shape to hang on. He is now 11 seconds, or was at the time they went by the line, ahead of the second place boat, Dollar Bill. And boy, I'd hate to predict how second, third, and fourth are going to turn out in this race. It'll be extremely critical when they come out of this particular turn. Meantime, Hickling has a good lead, starting up the back chute. There is the lead boat, as we zoom in on her. The boat, Ted Jones' designed hull, has done very well. Okay, Fascination, Madison, Dollar Bill are all in there close for second, third, and fourth, and there they are up the back chute. Boat that's leading is still Dollar Bill on the outside, but Fascination has taken the inside now and may be in a position to challenge. And Madison isn't very far behind. What happened there?
Dollar Bill almost made
Dollar
it.
Bill almost went up. My golly, she really had a near tumble there and lost some speed too. Here's Tempest, just about to come on to the stretch run in front of the official barges.
There
Still
goes.
leading. And now
Miss
in
Madison.
the turn activity, Miss Madison is trying to pass everybody on the outside and can't quite get by Dollar Bill. And Fascination has dropped back for some reason. The noise in front of us is Tempest, but the race is for second, third, and fourth. There's the completion of lap 4 for Tempest, still in the lead, and it looks like a shoe-in. It's a great race for second, third, and fourth. Head and head are Miss Madison and Dollar Bill. Madison on the outside, Dollar Bill on the inside. That lap was slower, 98 miles an hour, and Madison takes the lead by a boat length, with Fascination another 4 or 5 seconds behind those two. There's the Madison, and hidden in the spray on the inside is the Dollar Bill as they head for the right turn. This is the last go-round. It's been a great driving job by Chuck Hickling to get the lead and then hold it. And then these other fellas have really been in heavy traffic, and they're having to watch their P's and Q's. This is Miss Madison in the right turn. Now we go all the way through the field in order. This is the lead boat, just now coming off the right turn and heading up the back straightaway, the Tempest. The number 2 boat coming off the turn is Miss Madison, right, Ted Jones, driven by Marion Cooper, the 57-year-old veteran driver of limiteds primarily. And now he's lengthened the gap. The third place boat here is still Dollar Bill with Red Loomis, and it looks like coming off the corner, there's going to be a challenge made by Fascination 1 to try to take Dollar Bill. Here's the challenge. Here are the 2 boats. You see the 2 rooster tails. That's how close it is as they go up the back stretch. And the camera angle may make it look, well, that's just about right. That's about how they stand. On the inside, Dollar Bill. On the outside, Fascination 1. Hickling, meantime, has less than a quarter of a lap to go. Miss Madison challenging a little bit, but she's able to catch Hickling. There goes Fascination on the outside. Thank you, Ted. Fascination is trying to get to the corner in front of Dollar Bill, but he can't get enough.
I believe he can make it around the outside. He's going to make it around the outside, Rod.
Okay, 1,000 feet from home is Hickling. There goes Hickling by. Madison is going to finish second, it looks like, and it looks like Fascination has definitely taken Dollar Bill and should be able to come in and finish third. Here's the second place finisher, Miss Madison. And 2,000 feet from home, well, Bob Larson has finally done it, Ted Jones.
He certainly has. He has a 500 feet lead there as he across the line. There he goes.
Across now, and finally, Dollar Bill, which led in the early part of the race, just couldn't hang on. That bumpy ride was too much for Red Loomis and the boat, and he lagged back in fourth place. Wow. We had a gap of 9 seconds between Tempest and Madison. The third place boat, Fascination, was 23 seconds behind the leader, and Dollar Bill 31 seconds behind the leader. Ted, that's a pretty close grouping.
It certainly was, and all the boats ran good from start to finish. I'm certainly surprised, and I have my hat off to the mechanics.
About 40 seconds to go to the start, and they could be quite well bunched. Madison hangs in the inside there as they shape up. Tempest head and head with her, and you can't see the Tempest for the spray of the Madison. The third boat there you see is the Fascination, in the fourth boat way on the right, and coming up fast though is Dollar Bill. And Dollar Bill had to go to the outside and go through the wake of one of the other boats. Dollar Bill has to go way wide. Coming down on the inside first, as we have 10 seconds to go, is Miss Madison. He may be too close, and he's slowing down a little, and Chuck Hickling may have it figured out right to the knob. It's going to be very close. They're slowing down, and there's the gun. They're okay, I think, with Madison on the inside and Tempest on the outside. And there goes Tempest taking the lead, and Dollar Bill coming up hard, and Fascination too. And once again, it's a four-boat race going into the first turn. And look at those four come at you. The one that crosses over first and starts the turn is the one that has the lead, and that's the white boat. There you see it go. That's the Tempest with Chuck Hickling, the one who won last time out and finished with 400 points. So Chuck has gone out and grabbed the lead for himself. There was the Miss Madison coming through. Now you get it from the different angle. Tempest, and Madison is partly in the spray, I think. Checking them as they come off the turn. At any rate, Tempest has the good lead. Running number 2 is Miss Madison, with Marion Cooper. Running number 3 is Fascination, and Dollar Bill is quite close, so the race for third and fourth is an exceptional one. Get the glasses on him.
Trouble.
Dollar Bill is on the outside.
Tempest
and
is out.
Tempest, what? What happened? Tempest went
is
dead.
out.
He, something happened to the Tempest. Now he got her going again, but I don't know if he's going to be able to contend. It's Miss Madison taking the lead, as Tempest couldn't keep the boat running. Hickling couldn't do it. Tempest is still running, but not very good, not very well. The start was legal. Meantime, Miss Madison goes into the second turn of the race, the left-hand turn. There's the Madison, the close-up shot, with cameraman Terry Rylander getting that shot right up by the turn. You can see him come around. Marion Cooper's in real good position now. And the second place boat is Fascination, and Fascination may be in a position to make a challenge. The third place boat is Dollar Bill, and Tempest is running, but looking quite sick on the back chute. Here's the run for the end of lap 1. Miss Madison, second place finisher last time, is ahead now as lap 1 ends. There's the Fascination 1. Fascination 1 running number 2.
99 mile an hour speed, Rod.
99, okay, Ted. And here comes Dollar Bill, 1,000 feet from finishing her first lap. Well, this race isn't quite turning into a duplicate of the first one because they're strung out all over the course. Here's the Miss Madison, the leader. And boy, it's going to be tough to catch that one. But Fascination may hang in there, and if anything goes wrong with the lead boat, Fascination will be ready to pounce on that lead. You're looking at the lead boat, Miss Madison, coming out of the right turn. They're on lap 2. Meantime, looking up the other end of the course, we see that Chuck Hickling has Tempest just barely going, quite slow, and I don't know if he's going to be able to make it around the course or not. There's the Tempest. You can see how slowly she's moving. Well, it's a tough break for that bunch, the Wick people and Chuck himself. Up the back chute with real good speed this time goes Madison, Ted.
Yes, it's really moving. I hope Chuck stays close to the inside of the buoy. If the engine stops completely, then he can coast inside the infield there and get out of their way.
Well, that's a factor to remember. Here's the second place boat, Fascination 1, driven by Bob Larson. And there's the gap back to third place. This will be Dollar Bill coming into your screen now, just coming off the right-end turn. Oh, my. There are 4 boats all over the course, and here's your leader. This is Miss Madison. There used to be nitrogen, the Sam DuPont boat last year. Now the city of Madison, Indiana operates it. The boat is across now. That was the completion of lap 2, and he has pulled out to much bigger lead over Fascination I. Fascination I now coming off the turn, and you're looking at that boat right now. And Ted, that speed went up considerably.
That's
for Madison.
real good. Lap speed of 105. That's real respectable.
You betcha. That's the speed they were looking for all during the week.
Right.
There's the Madison, which right now is into the right turn. And the noise in front of us is Fascination I just crossing the line. 25 seconds behind the leader now. And probably another 25 seconds or so behind is the third place boat, Dollar Bill. And here you see Dollar Bill skidding through the left turn and squaring away for the run down in front of the 2 barges. This will be Dollar Bill completing lap number 2. Right about here, all these many thousands of fans are thinking, well, by golly, we only have less than a half hour to go before that next real big one comes up at 2:30. There's the Miss Madison still going real good. Well, the way that boat's running, Ted, maybe it's too bad she didn't get in that big race.
I'm a little afraid he's running too fast for being so far out in front that he doesn't have to make up any time that I can think of. Chuck Hickling probably will not finish this at the rate he's going.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ted, here's one of the boats coming up the backside, and that's Fascination lapping Burien. Not Burien, but Tempest. Did you see her do that?
Right.
Burien, or Tempest, went to the outside, and Fascination I with Bob Larson came up on the inside and lapped the white one, which looked for all the world like a good bet to win it, but then the engine had something seriously go wrong with it, and she's just barely tooling around the course.
Looks like Miss Madison has steam coming out of the engine. I hope it isn't cooking.
Oh, is that right? Okay, she went 104.3, Ted, so maybe he is running too fast for his own good.
It certainly is. He should be slowing that down.
Well, this is part of the strategy of it. This is the right turn camera, and the lead boat coming right at you. Ted, look at the monitor for the righting characteristics.
Real fine. Real fine. Now, see that steam there coming out just ahead of the cowl on the right side?
Right.
I'm afraid he's going to cook if he doesn't slow it down and get some water through that engine.
The temperature's going to go way too high. Is that
Way
it?
high, and it'll freeze up a block.
So don't count Fascination I out. There's Fascination I finishing lap number 3, now 40 seconds behind the leader. But we'll have to watch for that steam coming out near the cowling of Miss Madison, the lead boat, as Ted Jones has pointed out. That's one of the reasons why we're sure glad to have you here, Ted. Okay, here's the look at a couple of the boats. That was Dollar Bill going by Tempest as they come out of the left turn and head down the stretch in front of us. Tempest just easing along, but he hopes to finish, of course, within 10 minutes after the first boat crosses the line. And here's that bouncy, bumpy Dollar Bill with Red Loomis, not going nearly as well this heat as he did number 1, Ted.
No, he isn't. He doesn't have the speed that he had. In fact, right now, he's still running. But,
looking ahead, that's the Dollar Bill you're watching now, and then a quick shot of Miss Madison as Miss Madison comes off the left turn and heads for the straightaway in front of the official and press barges. Looking ahead to the points, what this is going to do to the points if they hold present positions. Madison would then lead with 700. Tempest would still be second if she finishes fourth with 569. Fascination I would be third with 525 overall, and Dollar Bill fourth with 394 overall. There's Madison finishing lap 4. Ted, maybe we'll get another look at that steam when we get down there
I can see it
in the right turn.
By here.
Just a second, we'll try to get that close shot. He slowed way down, though, to 93.5. Here's the boat coming right at you. This is Miss Madison. Now watch when he crosses in front and goes into the turn.
We can see it right from the front here, too.
That's right. You see on the left...
on the right side of the boat.
Left side of the screen, right side of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can he make it around another lap?
Well, I certainly hope so. He slowed down to 93 miles an hour, and by slowing down, he'll get more water in there. The scoop will be deeper in the water and get a better bite, unless it's partially plugged up or knocked off by a piece of debris.
The 4 boats are all over the course. The noise right in front of us comes from Fascination, as Fascination finishes lap 4, still in second place, and 49 seconds behind. That's the Fascination. the U-77. Actually, I should say the full name, Fascination I, to distinguish between the other boat, which is in the Queen's race. Now, Miss Madison is going halfway up the back chute and may have a chance even to lap Dollar Bill at this pace. Dollar Bill still running in third. Dollar Bill is on the left turn. Miss Madison decelerates a bit. There's the Dollar Bill, just about coming around to head down for the completion of his fourth lap. Red Loomis driving. That's still the Dollar Bill, the Bill Schuyler boat from Lompoc, California, running in third spot. Remember, there's a factor here on money. The boat that finishes fourth will not win any money except appearance money. Okay, let's pick up what's going on at the head end. This is Miss Madison, and Miss Madison is about to come in with 400 big points. Nice driving job by Marion Cooper. Ted, he did keep her running through the full 5 laps.
Sure did. It's a good thing he slowed down. I don't think he would have made it.
There's that steam again coming out, and the steam is coming out in thicker, more copious quantities. The boat you're looking at now is the Dollar Bill, and he slowed down again at 92.3 miles an hour. There's the Dollar Bill going through the right turn, still having about 3/4 of a lap to go. Meantime, Marion Cooper's turned off into the infield, and there you see the one of the boats lapping Tempest again. That was Fascination lapping Tempest up at the left end of the course. So Madison will be 700 points at that stage going into the next part of the race, and it's going to be close between the other boats. Tempest 569, Fascination 525, and Dollar Bill fourth with 394. Shot you're looking at now is Bob Larson in Fascination 1, coming down to finish his 5th lap. And a nice big 300 points for Bob. He's pretty happy about that, Ted, from the looks of things.
Certainly was. Now I'm a little worried whether Chuck's going to finish within 10 minutes. Doesn't he have 2 laps to go?
Well, Phil Schwartz here is keeping lap time, and we'll kind of wait and see. He's got to finish within the next 10 minutes to get any points at all, and he's just finishing lap 3 with 2 to go. Chuck Hickling in Tempest. So Madison has won it. There was Tempest just going out of your screen to the right, and the boat you see in the other position there on the left turn is Dollar Bill, coming around for the completion of his 5th lap. Well, we're assuming by putting up the points for Tempest that Tempest is going to finish. And if she does finish in 10 minutes after Miss Madison crossed the line, then 569 points, as you see there, will be her correct total. Meantime, Dollar Bill finishes lap 5. 30 seconds to go. Okay, as they turn around and head down the straightaway, the boat in front as they come down is Miss Madison. Going to the outside, way wide, are Tempest and Dollar Bill. And coming along behind all 3 is Fascination 1.
Madison's going to be way early, I believe.
Madison could be early. We have about 6 seconds to go. I think he's going to be all right now, Ted, but he's lost some speed, and the other boats may take him. Here comes both Larson and Hickling to pass Miss Madison as they start the race. All 3 together over the starting line. But going to the lead is Fascination 1. Fascination 1 in the middle, with Tempest on the outside, and Madison trying to get up speed again on the inside as they head for the first turn, and trailing is Dollar Bill on the way outside. There they come right at you, and the whiter boat, the boat third from the right, is Tempest. Now watch Fascination and Tempest cut across in front of Madison. That's Fascination appearing to lead, with Tempest right with him, actually, on the outside, though. Tempest bouncing a little bit in getting some of the wake, I believe. Going through the turn. Fascination and Tempest right together. There you can see the white Tempest coming up on the outside, and Chuck Hickling may try to take Bob Larson on the back stretch here, if he can do it. It's a close race, and Miss Madison still hanging in there on the inside as well. It's a 3-boat race, and maybe even Dollar Bill. I don't know what happened to Dollar Bill. I can't find it right now. At any rate, we have 3 boats going up the back stretch, and now here comes Miss Madison passing Tempest to take over second place. That's Miss Madison passing Tempest, Tempest in the wake. And up at the head end, there is Fascination 1, and Miss Madison is going into the turn very hot. Here's the race for second and third there. And it's actually close still, very, between first, second, and third. And the 4th place boat is still in the race. Dollar Bill was lost in the spray for a while, but is hanging in there very close. Here's the Fascination 1 coming through the turn and leading. And attempting to come up is Miss Madison. Also in there close is the Tempest, but Tempest is running third, and now Dollar Bill's coming up on Tempest and trying to take him. They're very close to the buoys. Dollar Bill had to go through Tempest's spray. And here comes Fascination I leading at the end of lap 1. With Miss Madison second. That was the Madison. There's the Tempest third. And a close fourth is Dollar Bill. And the speed was 100.4. Not too bad for these boats, but not as high as Madison did last race, Ted.
Oh.
Here we go into the right turn. And the boat there is Fascination leading. And he crossed in front of Miss Madison, which you got a quick look at. There's the different angle from the top. Madison on the right is second. At the far left of the screen is Fascination I leading. And let's see how they come out of the turn. Madison is taking a tighter corner. May save some ground. If he can get up speed, it could be a race there. As a matter of fact, none of the 4 boats are out of it. They're all hanging in there quite close. This has been a very well-matched field all the way today in the 3 races, and this is the 3rd heat. Here we go from 1st to 4th. There's the 1st place boat. Fascination I, Bob Larson. Here's the 2nd place boat on the inside, Miss Madison with Marion Cooper. The 3rd place boat is Tempest with Chuck Hickling trying to valiantly stay in there on the outside. And coming up on the inside in 4th place is Dollar Bill trying to challenge the Tempest. Now the boats go into the left turn at the head end of the race. And there's Fascination I still leading as Bob Larson has done a nice job of staying in there and holding position. There he comes through the turn. There's the longer shot of it to show you that he's going wide a la Bob Gilliam, but he's tighter than usual this trip and trying to perhaps cut off Madison and make her take the spray and wake, which she had to do. She had to go through the wake and goes to the outside, Miss Madison does. About a 500-foot lead as they cross the line, and there's the race for 3rd and 4th. Tempest on the inside and Dollar Bill on the outside, and Dollar Bill's doing a lot of bouncing around. We have just finished lap 2, and Fascination, here's a good race for 3rd and 4th. Tempest on the inside, Dollar Bill on the outside. The speed was just under 101 miles an hour. Dollar Bill goes by on the outside, passing Tempest. At the right turn now. Coming through, still Fascination in the lead spot. They're on lap 3 of 5 of the final heat of this particular matching, the Seattle Trophy race, the number 2 race of the 3. Bob Larson, and now Bob Larson has died down, and there goes Miss Madison past Fascination I. I don't know if he's going to go completely dead or not. Apparently did. I don't know what happened to Larson, but he has slowed down considerably. He's still going, and he's trying to get up speed again, but he fell way off during the turn, and that leaves the field way open for Miss Madison. Miss Madison, you see right there with Marion Cooper. He must have got a...
Bob got going again.
Jump for joy. Well, Bob Larson has the boat going again, but it may be a little too late to contend for first place with Miss Madison. Here comes Dollar Bill up on Fascination I in the meantime. There's the 1st place boat, the 2nd place boat. Fascination. Beg your pardon. This is the race for 2nd and 3rd, and there goes Dollar Bill by on the inside. Goes by Fascination I. And Red Loomis really went into that turn hot. And running in 4th position is Tempest with Chuck Hickling. Started well, but has fallen steadily back. 4th place boat, the White Tempest. Here comes Miss Madison on the head end of the race. Is starting the straightaway run in front of the 2 barges. Meantime, we have Dollar Bill in 2nd place now, having supplanted Fascination I. Miss Madison is across, completing lap 3. There's the Miss Madison. Our camera goes back to pick up the number 2 boat, Dollar Bill. And Madison that time got up to 103 miles an hour for that particular lap. That was Dollar Bill. And now we have 2 boats contending for 3rd and 4th in good shape. Close to the barge here, tight to the camera, is Fascination I and Tempest on the inside. And they're head and head, with Fascination actually being a little bit ahead, only it doesn't look like it from this camera angle. The outside boat is actually leading.
Bob Larson's having trouble there. The left bank is throwing fire and fuel all over him, and he's holding his hand over his face. You watch it coming into that turn.
He had to slow down now, and he fell way off, and just because of the problem you mentioned, Ted, and Tempest went back into 3rd place. Just when he made a good run and went into 3rd again. Here we go back to the lead portion of the race, and if they hold position the way they are now, Miss Madison would win it, and it would be very close for the other 3 positions, but Fascination would be 2nd, Tempest would be 3rd, and Dollar Bill would be 4th, but that can change. But it looks pretty good for Madison. Here's the second place boat, Dollar Bill. Red Loomis doing a much better job of it this time and taking advantage of things when he can. The third place boat is Tempest. And Bob Larson in Fascination I is down at the apex of the right turn and just coming around slowly as his engine went way sour on him. Up to the other end of the course, Miss Madison coming through the turn at the left-hand side of the course, end of the course. That's the same boat, Miss Madison. He doesn't have that steam problem this time, Ted Jones.
No, I think he put the plug back in this time.
Okay, here comes Miss Madison for the final 1,000 feet of lap 4. And across. There's the margin between first and second, the second place boat being Dollar Bill, and it looks reasonably safe for Miss Madison here. The speed for the third lap, 100 miles an hour for the lead boat. This is Dollar Bill, running number 2 right now. Finishing lap 4. And the Tempest. Oops, Dollar Bill did some detonating there, Ted, or something.
He got off the throttle. He got a little rough out there, and he got kiting and got off the throttle.
Okay, and now here comes Tempest, and this boat is not running too well, Ted.
No, he's had trouble with this whole heat.
Here are the boats coming at you. Dollar Bill on the left, and now cutting across in front of Tempest in the background. That's Dollar Bill. Oh, boy, that boat is a bucking bronco at times, and that was one of them. Well, Miss Madison is in good shape right there on the back stretch, starting up the long chute on the far side. If he can keep her going, Ted, he's going to be in.
Yes, there's a wind coming up. I'm a little worried now about the next one.
There's the second place boat. We'll find her eventually, way back there. This is Dollar Bill. The third place boat is at the apex of the right turn, Tempest. There it is. And the fourth place boat is in danger, actually, of being lapped by now, but I don't think they'll quite make it. Fascination I is just coming off the left turn and down for the completion of lap 4. Meantime, you're looking at Miss Madison, the boat in the first position, the boat which is on the threshold of winning $3,500 first money for this race. That's the Miss Madison coming off the exit buoy. Meantime, right in front of us, Fascination I finishes lap 4. There's the Fascination I, a very sick boat with Bob Larson right now, trying to hang in there and finish at least. Here comes the Miss Madison. $3,500 richer for those fellas from that little Indiana town down in the Ohio River. Okay, Miss Madison took over after the third lap, finally finished with a lap speed of 98 on the final go-round. Here's Dollar Bill, seemingly a cinch to come in and finish second for this particular heat. Red Loomis gets the boat across for a second place finish. Now we'll have to get the overall second, third, and fourth finishers. Meantime, there we go. Fascination came across your screen at the right-hand side of the course. And Tempest is just coming down in front of the official barge and press barge, finishing in third position, 44 seconds behind the leader. Dollar Bill in second place was 21 seconds behind Miss Madison, the winner. So Miss Madison has won $3,500, has won the Seattle Trophy race. The other placings and money we'll have to get for you in a little bit. At the moment, you're looking at the Tempest, not running too rapidly. And it looks like the fourth boat, Fascination I, will be able to finish, but it'll be another couple of minutes before she'll be able to get around. The Tempest, with the third place finish this time, is going to take second money. Tempest is going to win $2,000, and Dollar Bill is going to take third money of $1,000. And Fascination I will get $200 appearance money, even though having no official race prize money. Well, that's pretty much the situation for the Seattle Trophy race, and all we're doing to wrap it up is to have Fascination I